Let's bring in Chief Meteorologist Chris Vickers. Chris, there is more storms possible. Where is the biggest risk right now for severe weather?
Greatest risk, clearly, guys, is going to be down toward the Ohio River where there's ongoing severe weather. And if we take a look at that outlook that's happening as we speak right now, there's been some strong to severe storms, a potential tornado about an hour ago that may have gone through the St. Louis metro area, now working into western Kentucky out there toward Paducah. This is going to be a severe weather outbreak tonight. Now, it is going to extend as far east as southern Ohio and parts of central Ohio, where we could get a few storms that will become strong to severe with gusty winds. Now, the greatest threat, that damaging wind threat, significant tornadoes, and get this, they're calling for potential of softball-sized hail that may be showing up down there in western Kentucky and eastern parts of Missouri. So heads up to that. It is going to be a significant event. Tornado watch does extend as far east as western Ohio, or at least close to it, out there toward the Indiana and Ohio state line. We'll monitor that very close. We do expect this cluster of storms. This is going to be the cluster that does break into our area sometime after 8 p.m., but it is much less likely to be bringing severe weather. Perhaps a few storms with gusty winds is all we'll be expecting. Temperature-wise now, feels like a great Friday evening. Low to even mid-80s in a few areas. 84 for Fremont, 82 in Findlay, 82 Napoleon, and over toward Bryan, you are at 82 degrees. Essentially have dry weather across the area. A few stray showers that have now lifted up there into Monroe County, and I'm going to put the hour-by-hour forecast into motion. I'm going to show you how that cluster of storms is connected to our weather tonight. Again, highest risk of storm chance is going to be closer to the Ohio River. Here's that cluster of storms. Let me put this forward to about 8 p.m. The northern extent of those storms will be racing across Indiana, but they become a more unfavorable environment. We expect they're going to be weakening. We may get a few storms with some gusty winds, but the greater severe weather threat will end up being south of us. And as we go overnight tonight, that threat will end by about midnight. And we'll have dry conditions that will return back into the area early Saturday morning. But be prepared. It's all ahead of a cold front. And here's that sweeping cold front. Drops us back towards 60 on Saturday morning. Thing is, we won't move with that temperature through the afternoon. Barely hanging on to 60 into the afternoon. Winds will gust to 30 miles per hour. It'll be a very brisk and chilly feeling day on Saturday. Little warmer Sunday. Upper 60s to near 70. But enjoy it because it will turn cooler in our 10-day forecast. 62 Saturday. More clouds into the afternoon. Near 70 Sunday, then 60s next week, and it will get very chilly. And the reason why, I feel like a broken record with this, another upper level low cutoff system that is just going to spin an area of low pressure around the Great Lakes and Ohio River Valley. This means cloudy, cool, breezy, wet conditions Tuesday, Wednesday into Thursday. It is going to be a very persistent, extended cool down that's going to show up in our 10-day forecast. And our May cool down, it is going to be fairly significant. Tonight, isolated showers or storms could bring a gusty wind or two with a few of those storms. 59, the overnight low, 62. That's it for tomorrow. Sweatshirts and jackets will be needed, much colder and breezy. And from the 80s that we have out there today to 62 Saturday, near 70 as we get into Sunday. Monday rolls around. We are going to be barely into the mid-60s, and then cooler conditions Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Right around 60 degrees will put us about 15 degrees below average, and the rain shower threats will kick off through the middle of next week.